Okay, right. Thanks for coming to the webinar. Stop me anytime. I'll just start to show Dofficespace as a software. So let's start from scratch. So now you can see the screen. Basically, we have 4 modules. The first one is a list of design templates we have created in the software. We have a good few hundreds. All these designs can be reused. So all these rendering images were created within Dofficespace. Products are basically all the products we have in the system here. We have around 150 manufacturers and brands, and all their products 3D model. If we go to profile, it's basically for different settings. And then if we go to the design part, we can start from a customer, let's say any customer, and to confirm. Let's draw a room. So basically, tap and drag, you will be able to create a room. And then click on 3D view. You will see that in 3D. Because we design and develop the software particularly for everyone, well, actually for sales guys, and it's fairly straightforward to be used by designers. For professional designers, they actually don't need any training because it's so straightforward. On the left-hand side, you will see all the modules. You can upload your own module as a 3D Max file, and then you can decorate your room by drag and drop the content from left-hand side. Let's say we like this wall panel, and it's there. We put this wall panel there, and it's up. And then we can choose, we have 42 pages. So let's have another one here. So that's another wall panel. Also, we can just add, for a building, you would have doors. We'll drag a door there. Not there yet. Let's go back to, it's loading the door. Okay, door is loaded here. So go back to see the door is loaded. So pretty much repeat the same process. We can drag and drop all sorts of elements. Let's say executive desk. We can choose the desk and drag and put that into the room. Well, it's loading. We'll find chairs, executive chair. And then we can drag a chair inside. It's loading as well. Chair is loaded. We'll rotate the chair. Okay. Right, we'll see the desk is facing the other side. So do the rotate as well. And click on the arrow to drag. And to have some perspective of the spacing, we can put in human models, like this lady here. And then we can put in, oops, how do we want? We can put in things like plant. Let's do plant. We have 10 pages, so that's roughly 100 plants. So we have big ones, small ones. We'll just drag any put that in place. Then apparently we can create more, can drag in more stuff. Let's say we drag in a sofa, medium sofa. Right, let's say, go to another page. It's commercial sofa, so we drag office one. Let's say this one here. Again, drag and drop. So we'll put it a little bit further, drag it here. And then we'll see whether that sofa comes with any other sofa that is relevant. So loading. Yeah, this one looks like similar. Put that in. And also for the color, we can change the color of the furniture. If we click on material, you will have like fabric, marble, like to see the leather. Let's do a leather one. Genuine leather. Okay, well, it's loading. Let's have this so like brownish fabric. Then click on done. It's still a bit dark. Let's make it brighter. Okay, leather, genuine leather. Okay, make it a bit light. Doesn't work with this one. Okay, it's a bit gray, but it's okay. Choose the white one. Okay, so yeah, so that's us created the room. For the ceiling, it's the same. If we find any ceiling, we just drag and drop. Like find aluminum ceiling. This is not like office ceiling. We'll find suspended ceiling. Okay, let's just drop any one straightforward. So this is the office we created. And then click on menu, click on quotation. So now we see the content we have put in as a list with all the items. So you can change specifications, number, and the price. You can also click on done and export to Excel. Okay, click on save. And under this manufacturer, Sarah, I'm not sure if you are a dealer or manufacturer.
Yes, we are a manufacturer.
Right. In that case, you would have your own models, right?
Yes, correct.
Right. Under manufacturers, we will have currently 150 manufacturers based in China and a couple of them based in Malaysia. So they show their products here because they want all the dealers can see their product. So this is more like targeted marketing. So once they use this, all these are like from different manufacturer. They have different brands and different series. And then under different series, they can see the products. So yeah, so this is one of them. so that their staff, sales guy or design team can use their own furniture to build up the floor plan and the design project. So if you start to use Dofficespace, you will have the username password as admin on the backend website, and you can upload your stuff here. It will appear as one of these manufacturers. This is, we group them into manufacturer menu, and under office menu, you will see functionally different types of different categories of furnitures. Under lighting, you will see different lights options. So roughly we have around 200,000 3D modules, including furniture. So there are decorations, furnishings, lights, devices. So these are lights. Devices are for like air condition, TV set, plasma. So these are for decoration to make your office look more like office, really. So for example, if we put this air condition somewhere on the wall, and then you can just drag and drop, put in somewhere, go back, and let's say you have TV plasma, you want to put it somewhere, and simply load it. And let's say this is one we want to put in on the floor, on the wall. Click on that. It doesn't show pictures because it's not rendered. Once it's rendered, it will show as a proper TV. You can also change the size to a bit bigger, 1500 or millimeter. So it's bigger. Okay. So templates really is like to save your time to create a room. Let's save the current floor plan and go back. It's saved under Tom Parker. And then for that project, we can open that again. Okay, it's opened. So let's create a separate room. Let's say the room is a bit of a L shape. So let's do it that way. Actually, you can drag and drop to create a room of any shape. So you see the close button and then click on close. And what I'm going to show you is these templates here. It's a templates of furnitures and designs. So you can use that as is by putting a door. Let's say we'll put in this door here. Again, drag and drop. We'll put in a window. Let's say a four-head window. Again, let's do drag and drop. Once the wall goes green, release your finger, and then the window will be there. So templates, we choose the templates we like. Let's say we like this conference room. We drag and put that in. It says basically it will remove things in that room and replace that with the content in the template. So if we go into 3D view, I should load. Okay. Let me see, now it's loading. Check who's there. Right. Yeah, sorry, it's taking a bit of time to load. Let's do it another way. Once we have this room and the room we created just now, we can do another option called, let me remove this zoom window. You can see bird eye view. The bird eye view will just give you overall picture of all the rooms in the floor plan. Okay, so that's the room. You can do things like wall height to no walls. And then you'll see, apparently this projector is not needed anymore. I'll remove that later. Let's go back. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it works with, I'll remove that projector later. Templates. For templates, you can drag and drop easily and put that in a room. Favorites is just the stuff you add to your favorite list. Structure are things like columns and the structural elements. For example, this is like sometimes we have a floor plan. It's not always like empty. It might have pillars and columns, and then you can drag that in and put that in the relevant space. Let's say we have this column much bigger, and then I'll just change the size to, let's say, 600 normally millimeter, 600 millimeter, and confirm, and put it somewhere here to make it like a corner. Now, this time it's quick, it's loaded, so let me remove the projector or simply put it on the wall. Okay, that's it. So there we go. We see the column here. To make it go the full length to the ceiling, we just change the size to, let's say, 3200. Now it's just a column in the room, and you can give it a color. Let's do wall paint. Sometimes it's quite useful to have this option because the pillars might affect how you lay out the furniture. If it's bigger, the furniture might need to be smaller to give extra space. So the templates put in stuff automatically based on the position of window and door. So this is the conference room. I'll save. Okay. So this is like 2 rooms we created already. And then keep doing this, we'll create a 3rd or 4th rooms, just like this.
Yeah, can you show me like the final output of this render?
Okay, in that case, I will go into this room. The final output is something I need to do a render. So if you choose this option on the top, you'll find render option and find your angle. I need to do this.
This is angular.
Yeah, this is how you find your different angle, and then you can do rendering. Now start the rendering. I'll choose let's preview, let's 4K. Let me choose a 4K one. In fact, I will go back. I remove that person because person we normally have a human like element to see the spacing. But when I do render, I tend not to have that human in place. A little bit crop to see the content inside. Okay. Okay, just this direction. Let's do 4D. Start rendering. It will take a few minutes to get it rendered. And then by doing that, I can do a panorama rendering as well. So from panorama, I'll put it in the camera and start rendering. So now we have 2 renders. in the queue? Yeah, it'll take a good few minutes. Let me do the save. So can I ask, Sia, how do you do rendering now? Is that all based on 3D Max?
As of now, we don't do 3D much. It's only 2D. So it's just the
Ah,
floor plan and drawings.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
right.
So, and another doubt I had, like while it is rendering, we'll finish off all the questions that we have from our end. Okay, that works.
Yeah, but you can ask any questions as in now, because well we
Okay.
are waiting for the rendering.
Okay. Do you have any school models for schools for educational institutions?
Yeah. Let me show you all these functional categories. You can see school, you can see chairs, desk, libraries, dormitories, chalkboard. For schools, hotels, banks, hospitals, all this stuff. You know this brand logo. It's called Yujia. It's one of the largest school furniture manufacturer. We have a setting to turn off this brand to be displayed, just to make the screen neat. So this is like you can see, we have 12 pages of this chair and desk set.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I
Demo
would
to
say we'll satisfy most of the needs. Yeah, if you like, I'll just browse, see all these school furnitures.
Okay, understood. But how do I add all these models?
We will give you a link to our backend my admin website. You will have like a username password allocated so that you can log in as an admin for your company, and then you can upload your own models.
Mm.
Companies. Yeah, so this is school as well, cabinets, cabinets. So is that the school furnitures you do mainly, or other furnitures as well?
We are mainly into school and offices.
Offices, okay. Yeah, plenty of offices stuff. You have desks, chairs, filing cabinets, wooden cabinets, metal ones, any
We don't do wood much. It's only metal mostly.
metal. Okay, let's go metal. That's metal bookcase. So what we have gathered are just 3D models of furniture. So we have the largest office furniture library in China. So this is like metal ones. I think for office furniture, most of them look quite similar.
Yes. Okay. So what format do I add it in? Let's say I have a drawing of a table, an executive
Uh-huh.
table.
Yeah.
How do I get it into the portal of this? Like my items, how do I bring it in?
Well, to start with, you need to have a AutoCAD model, as in,
AutoCAD.
yeah, it doesn't have like a material or color in it. And then you need to load that into 3D Max and put the color or material on top. Alternatively, if you just have AutoCAD, then convert that into a sort of like um, a white furniture without any material or texture, and then upload that as a furniture model to the backend system, and then you will see that as a white model, and then by doing this material modification, you will be able to add stuff on top to change it to your own color. Ideally, a lot of our manufacturer users, they have their own 3D Max model with textures and colors and the stuff. So they can just upload their 3D model directly to the backend
Uh,
site.
but I'll definitely need a 3D software, correct? AutoCAD is not just enough.
Correct. AutoCAD will give you structure, but the 3D Max will give you textures and colors.
Colors. Okay. Understood. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so what I would elaborate is just the number of furniture models we have. It should be sufficient. You can see couch, school, sofas, side table, tea cabinet, all sorts of furniture models. And it saves a lot of manufacturers to create their own 3D model, because when they use something similar, they can just um, change the color and size, and then it will be, suitable for them. So like this, yeah. So that's another room. Basically, the functionality is straightforward, because on the left-hand side, you see all the items. On the right-hand side, you will see what you can do. You can do render, do a snapshot. Snapshot will take a picture of what you have on the screen, and that's a snapshot. And then you can export the floor plan to AutoCAD format. So this floor plan can be viewed as an AutoCAD. When you do export, it will save a file as AutoCAD format. For a particular item, you just double click to do copy. I see another version here. That's the second one. That's copy. Double click, delete. Double click, you can do mirror on the other side. So anything you want to do against a particular module or item, just double click. Everything is here. You can change size. You can find other furniture that match this furniture. Sorry.
What configuration on my computer do I need for this?
I would think, if it's a computer you bought within 3 or 5 years, it should be okay. It works better on Windows 10. Memory-wise, 16 gigabytes, it should be okay.
And understood. And multi-login is available, or just only one user per?
Right. One user is for one license. One user is based on one email address. And for one license, you can run it on Windows installation as well as a web browser, plus an iPad. So effectively, one license, you can have 3 people using it at the same time. That's based on one email address.
So one on iPad and rest two?
The rest two is like what I'm using now is an installation file on my Windows. And then at the same time, you can load it on another computer on web browser. So 3 devices.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
And let's say this accessories like lighting, plants, and other thing, it is all inbuilt, or should we add it from our own end?
I would say use what we have already, because we build it, day by day. We upload the stuff constantly, and these are all sort of like fairly new models or style from the market. These are Chinese office manufacturers. They keep out uploading content themselves, and plus they all agree to share this so that you can see. I think to start with, use whatever existing in the system as is. And then if you find Dofficespace is really helpful, and if you find it's really vital for you to have your own model, then invest on models, and then upload maybe a few dozen, 100. But for the furnishing stuff, decor stuff, you can just accessories, you can just use what we have. Now we have this 4K high resolution picture ready. I'll load that picture. It's fairly big, so it will take a bit of time to load on my screen. It's rendered. It take about like 4 minutes to load. It's loading, so it take a bit of time. Now it's loaded. Let me magnify. So this is the office we have just rendered. Actually, I'll save that to my computer and then I will send that to you so that you can see on the 1 second. Send it to continue. There we go. Okay. Go back to desk. There you go. Right. So that's the picture we have rendered a few minutes ago.
Yeah. It's just to understand more about the software actually, because you sent it to me through WhatsApp, I think.
Yep.
The link.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's all clear.
Right. Have you tried to register with Dofficespace?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, play around to see what else you need to know. Are you actually a designer or
No, actually, I'm a manufacturer in offices in Malaysia, and you guys actually came over for the exhibition at MIFF.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So, I'm just trying to understand more about the software because I think I got a demo on the spot that day, right?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. This one is just to understand more so that my bosses can understand what this software is about.
Yeah. Actually, while we are seeing that, we met a couple of office furniture manufacturers from Malaysia in CIFF, Guangzhou, end of March. Actually, just a week ago. We have signed contracts with one of them. I'm not sure about name, but they are office furniture manufacturer, and they are happy to actually upload their models under this manufacturer's list, so that our users, as in the dealers in Malaysia, can see their brand. So it's kind of like a marketing for their manufacturer. And that action itself is free. So basically, we are doing free marketing for them as a manufacturer, because we have a few dealers based in Malaysia. They sell office furniture. It's actually the same question they ask me, whether we have Malaysia-based manufacturer. Around the MIF time, we didn't have, but now we will have a few. One to start with and another one to come. I'm not sure if your company will be interested to do the marketing part, so that dealers in Malaysia can see your products.
Yeah, definitely. We will need to figure out how to upload it, but I think there's no issue there.
Okay. Yeah. So that's one extra benefit we will have for manufacturers to market their product to very specific and accurate client, as in dealers for their product. Apart from that, then it's just a tool to create a floor plan and to create a 3D, to create renderings, to create quotations. It's just like a normal tool to build things quickly. What kind of rendering you do now? Do you do like a 3D Max rendering?
Yeah. AutoCAD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's quite comprehensive. But then in that case, our software is really for like simple ones, quick ones for you guys to get back to the customers quickly, just to speed up the process of sales, and then to have more happier customer, so that they can see what they need very quickly and make decision very quickly, rather than waiting for like a week before they can see anything. And during that week, competitors might step in. We don't want that to happen. So a lot of sales guys would need some tools like this to get better response speed. Yeah.
I think I got all the information I need.
Okay.
If there's anything else, I'll WhatsApp you or WeChat you, right?
Okay, yeah, please, yes, give me a shout on WhatsApp. Anything more, just just shout. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining. Thanks. I'll catch you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. 哎呀，哎呀，I will stop. Stop sharing. I will then stop.